Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues. This movie is directed by Adam McKay, who previously directed Anchorman, The Other Guys, and Step Brothers. This movie stars Will Ferrell, Christina Applegate, Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, and David Koechner. It's been 9 years since the first Anchorman film, and in Ron Burgundy's world about 7 years have passed, and so they now have reached the 80s. So him and the news team start up the World News Network, and they relocate to New York. And so, when I first saw the trailer to this movie, I was like, oh my gosh, Anchorman 2. I was so excited because Anchorman is one of my favorite comedies of all time. And so, I finally got to see the movie, and I wanted this to be classic. I wanted it to be great. In all actuality, was it? No. It was just okay. Don't get me wrong, Anchorman 2 had a lot of things going for it. I mean, they brought back the original cast, and about 90% of the characters from the first one are in this film. But this movie had things that worked really well, things that didn't work, and then you had things that were just cringeworthy and made you frustrated because it took up and wasted so much of the movie. This movie had some awesome parts, including a scene that had me laughing so hard I was crying. And if you thought the back alley brawl in the first Anchorman movie was good, wait till you see the sequel because it had so many celebrity cameos in it. Now, the problems with the film are minor, but it really impacts the film, including Harrison Ford's character, Dylan Baker, who really should have been played by Ed Helms in this film because they both sound the same, Ron Burgundy's son, and even some really unnecessary hip-hop stars of today are in this movie. The movie starts out fine, and if you can excuse Brick yelling and screaming a little too much, the movie has a storyline, and then it kind of loses focus when you have Ron Burgundy unexpectedly flipping out on a member of the news team and then having to live with this certain disability, and then singing a song to a shark. It was like, okay, they kept with the whole Ron Burgundy Anchorman story, and then it's like they went into, hey, Will Ferrell and Adam McKay are going to get together, and we're going to make a good portion of the movie out of just one of our jokes we had in the writing room. It kind of loses focus. But then at the end, it picks up because it's filled with celebrities. Anchorman 2 was like Young Guns 2, or Austin Powers Goldmember, where you have same characters, new story. You try to progress the story in the future a bit, but then you fill it with a bunch of famous faces to make it interesting. The sequel should have been great and classic and amazing, but unfortunately all we got was just a sequel to a classic. I really hope this movie comes out on an extended version of a DVD or an uncalled for, unedited version like they did with the original, because there's a lot of scenes and moments they could have worked with and made better. There's a lot of TV spots and trailer segments that they didn't use in the actual movie. And so because of that, I'm going to give Anchorman 2 a C+. This movie could have been great, but it was just okay. And that really hurts me to say. So until next time, guys, you stay classy.